Amidst the vast African savanna, where the scorching sun burns everything in its path and the wild winds sweep through the dry grass, an undefeated ruler lets out a thunderous roar. It is more than just a sound of strength. It is a declaration of power, a challenge echoing across this unforgiving land. The throne of the savannah is not meant for the weak. In a world where life is determined by strength and perseverance, only the mightiest can claim territory, protect their pride, and leave an everlasting mark on their bloodline. Young male lions are cast out of their pride, forced to roam the barren lands, facing hunger and lurking enemies. But in a world where strength is the only law, survival is not a matter of luck, it is a matter of worth. A ruthless battle unfolds. Muscular shadows clash with devastating force, claws tearing through the still air, deadly bites striking straight for the throat. The roar reverberates across the savannah, announcing the victor and sealing the fate of the defeated. This is not just a battle for territory. This is a battle for immortality in the world of lions. Lions are not the fastest predators, nor the most intelligent hunters on the savannah, but they are the greatest warriors, beasts willing to risk everything for control. A male lion, with its thick black mane and piercing gaze, is the embodiment of absolute dominance. A fully grown male can reach 3.3 meters in length, weigh up to 250 kilograms, and possesses the strength to bring down a buffalo with a single lethal pounce. Its mane is not just a sign of maturity. It is a natural armor, shielding its neck from fatal attacks during brutal territorial battles. But power does not lie solely in its broad shoulders or the roar that shatters the sky. It lies in the eyes of a ruler, unyielding, never backing down. If the male lion is the fortress that protects the pride, then the lioness is its soul. Sleek and agile, she can reach speeds of 80 kilometers per hour in high-stakes chases. She is a master hunter, the pillar of reproduction, and the fierce mother who shields her cubs from the jaws of enemies. Without a mane like the male lion, the lioness does not appear weak. On the contrary, she is a true warrior, the one who ensures the survival of her pride's bloodline across generations. Not every land can become a lion's kingdom. They do not dwell in dense jungles like tigers, nor do they live alone like leopards. They need vast grasslands, where every gust of wind carries the scent of prey, where every river serves as a battlefield for survival. These warriors reign over Serengeti, Okavango, Kruger, the richest lands of Africa. Here, herds of antelope and thousands of migrating buffalo travel for miles, only to fall into the jaws of master predators. Farther east, deep in the dense forests of India, a small group of Asiatic lions still clings to survival in Deer Forest. With only 674 individuals remaining, they are the last witnesses of a dynasty that once stretched from Europe to North America. Yet, whether African or Asiatic, the nature of lions remains unchanged. They do not beg nature for mercy. They seize every inch of land, every drop of water, every breath to survive. Every day on the savannah is a test of life and death, not just for the prey, but even for the predators themselves. Young male lions, upon reaching the age of 2, are expelled from their pride, a merciless exile. They become nomads, abandoned in the vast savannah, where having no territory means having no food and no chance of survival. These lions have only 2 choices: die or fight. They may travel hundreds of kilometers, sneaking into the territory of another male, challenging the ruler in a bloody battle. If they win, they kill all the cubs in the pride, forcing the lionesses into estrus to bear their offspring. If they lose, they remain exiles forever, wandering aimlessly until the relentless African sun drains the last of their strength. But rivals are not limited to their own kind. The lion's enemies include massive packs of hyenas outnumbering them many times over. They face buffalo, whose powerful horns can send a lion flying with a single thrust. And they face humans, armed with weapons and hunting rifles, shrinking the wilderness bit by bit. Only the strongest, the smartest, and the most relentless can hold the throne. Lions once ruled across the world, from the plains of North America to the deserts of the Middle East, from the forests of Europe to the grasslands of India. But now they remain in only a few scattered regions, fighting every day to protect their territory and their bloodline. Every roar that echoes across the savannah is not just a declaration of power, "I am the strongest," but also a cry for help, a desperate call against the disappearance of a once great dynasty. A lion pride is a miniature kingdom where every individual has a role and every action is governed by the strict laws of nature. The pride is not just a place of survival. It is where power is claimed and maintained. As the red glow of sunset spreads across the sky, a pride of up to 30 lions moves through the grasslands. At the front, the lionesses lead the way, silent, deadly hunters. They are not only mothers, but also nature's most efficient killing machines. Together they hunt the largest prey, working in perfect harmony to bring down wildebeest or even massive buffalo weighing over a ton. But behind them, beneath thick, sun-drenched manes, the male lions are not merely bystanders. They are warriors. They are the guardians of territory, the defenders of the pride against intruders. Their roars travel up to 8 kilometers, a warning sent to every lurking enemy. There is no room for mercy in the world of lions. Every pride has a dominant male, and his power does not come from luck. It is won through blood and battle. A male lion can hold his position for only 2 to 3 years. As he ages and his strength declines, younger challengers will emerge. A battle erupts where every bite and every strike can determine the fate of the loser. If defeated, the ruling lion is cast out, his mane torn, his body bloodied. From a king at the height of his power, he becomes a wandering exile, a forgotten relic of a past reign. But survival is not only a battle for the males. Even among the lionesses, a hierarchy exists. They live by blood ties, raising cubs together, sharing food, and strengthening bonds. Every soft lick on golden fur is a sign of unity. Every gentle head rub is a reaffirmation of their place in the pride. Yet this order can be overturned at any moment. When a new male takes control, he carries out a brutal yet necessary act. He kills all cubs under 2 years old. They are not his offspring, and their existence only delays his goal of spreading his own lineage. The lionesses may resist, but their defiance is often futile. This ruthlessness is not cruelty, it is the harsh, unyielding law of nature. The harsh childhood of a lion cub. Beneath the proud manes of these dominant warriors, tiny lion cubs take their first wobbly steps, beginning the first chapter of a life filled with trials. But not all of them will survive. According to the IUCN, only 20 to 30% of lion cubs make it past their first 2 years. The weak are left behind. The slow become prey for leopards and hyenas. And if a new male takes over the pride, death is certain. But those who survive will become true warriors. They practice pouncing through play fights. They observe their mothers, memorizing every hunting technique. They learn to identify danger, knowing who is an enemy and who is an ally. For a lion cub, every day is a life or death test, and only the strongest, smartest, and most resilient will continue down the path to becoming the king of the savannah. A cycle of power, betrayal, and survival. The life of a lion is an unending series of trials, a vicious cycle of power, betrayal, and struggle. No position is eternal. No lion can keep the throne forever. Power belongs only to the strongest, and there will always be one stronger waiting to rise. No matter what happens, one thing remains unchanged. The lion is the king of the savannah. Its roar will continue to echo across this arid land. The battles will never cease. Challengers will rise, and new dynasties will be built upon the ashes of the old. This is more than just survival. This is the legend of rulers. This is the lion, the undisputed king of the African plains. The exile of the young male lion. When a male lion is born, its fate is already sealed. It cannot stay in the pride forever. As it reaches maturity, it is forced to leave, driven out by the dominant males who may be its father or uncles. Banished from the land it once called home, it becomes a wanderer, a lonely nomad, forced to fight for survival. These exiles roam the barren lands waiting for their chance. They are not just searching for food, they are searching for a kingdom to conquer. When they sense a pride led by an aging or weakened male, they approach with a thunderous roar, a challenge to the throne. And when roars alone are not enough to decide the victor, claws and fangs will determine who is the strongest. Dark, muscular bodies collide in a battle for dominance. Sharp claws rip through the air. Lethal jaws strike at the throat, where a single decisive bite can end it all. When the dust settles, the victor stands tall, filled with pride, while the defeated is left with nothing but wounds and an uncertain future. The price of power. But ruling a pride is not simply about winning a battle. To secure his reign, the new male must carry out a ruthless mission, eliminating all cubs in the pride. By doing this, he wipes out the bloodline of his predecessor, forcing the lionesses into estrus earlier, ensuring that the next generation will carry only his lineage. This is not senseless brutality. It is the unforgiving law of nature. The fighting strategy of a male lion. No battle is fought without strategy. Lions do not charge into fights blindly. They calculate every move, every roar. The roar, a declaration of war. A lion's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away, not just a display of strength, but a warning to enemies. This land is claimed. The death blow, aimed at the throat. When a fight erupts, lions do not attack at random. They target the throat, knowing that a single bite can end the battle instantly. Male lions with thick, dark manes hold a greater advantage. Their mane is not just a symbol of dominance, it serves as natural armor, protecting their neck and head from fatal bites. Coalitions. Strength in numbers. Not all male lions fight alone. Many form coalitions, alliances of brothers or close relatives. These coalitions increase their chances of victory by 40 to 60%, ensuring that their reign lasts longer. But even after securing power, a male lion can never afford to be complacent. Today he may rule, but tomorrow a new challenger will rise. The king has enemies. On the savannah, lions reign supreme, but even kings have formidable foes. They must battle not only rival males, but also hyena clans, buffalo herds, and even humans, each posing a unique threat to their survival. The lion is the ruler of the wild. Yet in this relentless world, even the strongest must fight to keep their throne. Under the moonlight, high-pitched laughter echoes across the barren land. The sound of hyenas. 60% of lion territory overlaps with hyenas, leading to constant clashes between the two species. A single hyena is no match for a lion, but a large pack of hyenas can steal a lion's meal, or even kill a lion cub. When a fully grown male lion appears, the entire hyena pack is often forced to flee. But if they outnumber him, they will return, launching a ruthless attack. Leopards are not a direct threat to lions, but they are stealthy predators. They avoid confrontation with lions, but if given the chance, they will kill lion cubs to eliminate future competition. With their exceptional climbing ability, leopards drag their prey high into the trees, beyond the lion's reach. The buffalo, the walking fortress. The African buffalo is one of the most dangerous adversaries a lion can face. A full-grown male buffalo can weigh over 1,000 kilograms, armed with sharp horns capable of flipping a lion into the air. Many lions have lost their lives hunting buffalo, a deadly price for a single meal. On the African savannah, there is no mercy. There is no place for the weak. Every passing day is a battle. The dominant male lions of today may be rulers, but tomorrow they could be forgotten. Life and death, power and extinction. Only a single bite separates them, and that is the brutal law of nature. Only the strongest, the smartest, and the most relentless will survive. This is not just a battle for territory. This is a battle for immortality in the world of lions.